G'day guys, how's it going? My name's Robo and I'm from the Australian Academy of Electrical Engineers. Now, today we're going to ask the question, what is resistance? So, we know that electrons run around the electrical circuit very, very fast at extremely high speeds. Some may say faster than a HQ Monaro electrons. Now, as we know from our studies, some materials, such as timber, are known as insulators. Now that means for a current to cross from one side to the other, we'd have to have an enormous voltage applied to the object. Now, some other materials we know are called conductors. Now that means that to conduct the same amount of current across that object, we would have to apply a much lower voltage. So the idea of building a resistor is to utilize that exact property. We need to utilize insulators so that we can introduce precise measurements of resistance into the circuits that we construct. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some of the mathematical principles that govern resistance. Mate, Jacko. Right, so here we got a formula that says R equals rho multiplied by L divided by A. So what we can see is that the resistance is actually proportional to the length. So the longer the length of the resistor, the higher the resistance. We also see that it's inversely proportional to the area. Jacko mate, hold the camera. Alright, so now we're going to talk about Ohm's law. Jacko mate, you're pointing at Jacko mate, turn the camera. Okay, so obviously the best way to explain how this particular formula works is through an example. So let's take a look. Alright, so if we have a circuit that's pumping, the DC source pumping out 10 volts, and we know that the current is 2 amps because we've measured it with a multimeter, how do we find out the resistance of the resistor? R equals V divided by I. So the voltage is 10 and the current I is 2. This means that the resistance is 5 ohms.